okay? So the game that I'm analyzing here, that I'm going to analyze, is the first game that I lost to Metal today. It's the game of Iceland's that I had the Turk civilization and he had the Goths. So let's talk about the game. First thing here, about the bonus. The Turks have gold miners that work faster. That's my economical bonus. So by the moment I was on the feudal age, I could be faster on the gold gathering to make more ships. Usually in Iceland, you tend to do aggressive strategies on the water. Now the meta might change because of the Dark Age transport ship. Okay, so if you see the map here, you will see that in the Iceland's map you usually have two goats, and there's some extra gold that it stands on the middle of the map. But another and much more important thing is the fish position. And from what I can see, this map has changed from Wololo Kingdoms to from AOC to Wololo Kingdoms. And this really surprised me because I haven't noticed it, and now that I see the map, I can totally see this. The thing is, everywhere you dock, you are going to afford a good fish income. For example, if I put a dock here, it's fine. A dock here, it's okay. Anywhere that I just decide to dock, I will have fish. And that was truly not like that on AOC. On AOC, you would probably have a group of fish here, some other group there, and all these other areas here would have zero fishes. So this is a surprising thing. And that's something to think about. Interesting. So that's what I was thinking about. I will totally change my style now that I know it, and I was really lucky now that I'm looking back. I just made the dock at the front and I had fish. If it was AOC, I would probably not have this fish here. Yeah, that's it. It's like the maps got more fair, huh? But you don't get much for doing what he did, for example, going for the back dock like this. And there's the biggest difference in the game, guys. Metal went for a back dock and I went for a front one. And here the game goes. We have similar number of villagers. We are both trying to go for the dock. I did some mistake here and had to make the loom. Oh, I didn't. I just delayed the fish. So I'm a bit slower than him. He has now the third fish and I still don't have mine. He has more villagers and I still don't have mine. But in the end, we both up with the almost same population. The difference here is that he has one villager more because his macro management was a bit better. So he was playing much better. Right now, he will probably make another fish. Let me see. No, he stopped it. He only made 3 fish. That's a mistake. In my opinion, the best thing you should do is to do at least 4 sheep, so the fish alone can get your economy going. So that's something I like to do. And here comes the difference. Since I did a poor eco management, I'm 1 villager behind. And only now, guys, I'm placing my second dock. So I totally screwed over this game because he already has 3 docks and 1 more villager with 10 minutes. So this means that my build order was not well executed, and he did a good execution and he was playing with the 3 docks. So thing is, I only went for 2 docks in the beginning and he had the 3 docks. So let's see how this will play out. Another thing that I probably missed here is that I went too slow back for the food. He is already getting food now with 2 villagers, which means that he will be able to afford more villagers faster and he will be able to go to Castle Age faster. Right now he has 3 villagers on the food. I still have 0. What a mistake. Here we just traded fire ships and I thought that I was doing great, but in fact I was not. Right now he's making the meal and he has 4 villagers here on the food. I only have 1. So you can just stop everything you are doing. This is where everything went down. This is where I made a mistake. I lost to myself at this point on the game. And for no fucking reason, I'm 3 villagers behind. Actually, that's because he is only now making the loom. He didn't need the loom before, and I did the loom before going up, so... Did I actually need the loom? I don't think so, and this is costing me a lot. So then he's coming here to raid me with fire ship, and I have fire ship, demolition ship, I have a demolition ship patrolling here, waiting for fire ships, 2 fire ships, and this. And of course I just lost the game at this point, and it was actually to myself. Man, what a sad game. Oh. Anyway, look at this. He started to attack my fish here with the 4 fire ships, and I tried to defend. Boom! I just traded my demolition ship and didn't kill anything. He killed 1 fish, 2 and 3 fish, and that to me is unbalanced things. Those fires are so fucking good on taking down the fishes. Even being hit by my galleys and by demolition ship, he still killed all my 4 fishes. And all his fishes were still working, so... And now, you see, look at the difference. I have 5 villagers here on the food, and I'm sending them to the mill right now. If you look at his economy, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 farmers, and 5 more villagers on the berries, and 3 fishermen. So right now he has 3 more villagers, and we both have loom. So I just lost 3 villagers to myself. I just lost my fish because I didn't protected it in the way that I should. And also he's about to go up soon, sooner or later. So this is where the game is over. Everything that happens later was just him going there and keep playing with the economy far ahead, so it doesn't even worth to watch. It's where I lost the game. Man. Let's see another game. Korean against Vikings in a continental map. Again, anywhere I just docked, I would have the fish. That's a good piece of information. And now let's analyze the map. There was a good portion of fish on the left side, and there was a good portion of fish on the right side. And on the back, so I could have fish anywhere. That's not important. And I was doing a good arcade here. I found many sheep, I tried to lure the deers. And guys, in my opinion, what I missed here, once again, was the scouting. Look how much of the map I see, and look metal. We both see similar stuff, but let's see how this will go when the game goes on. I'm luring the deers, and if instead of luring I was exploring the map and gaining more knowledge on it, it would probably have been better for me. Okay, so I went up, and here let's see how I did like a plan. If you look at my game, I just made 2 docks here. I don't know what I was expecting to achieve with 2 docks here. I just needed to... I didn't need the dock. I'm not making the barracks. I have all the sheep on my base, and my base is completely open. I should have walled these small pounds here, and I would have no problem until he did a transport ship or something. And this guy just went for fucking archers, and I did nothing. 1 archer range, 2 archer range. Now he's going for the archers, and I'm doing what? I'm here with all my economy exposed, not walled, and I'm trying to trush him with 13 minutes. With fucking 13 minutes, he just made an outpost. He saw that I was trying to trush him. I didn't have knowledge on his map, huh? Where's my knowledge? There's no knowledge on what I'm doing here. And he just made the tower here to protect the stone, protect the wood, stop my advancing, and here my thrush was dead. And he had archers coming to me already. And I had nothing stopping the archers to come from my economy. So in my opinion, this is where I lost this game on the strategy. Really soon, but that's how I lost it. And once again, my scouting was poor. So 2 losses and 2 bad scouting, and 2 lack of the plan of plannings. Now there's this one. That's an interesting one. This is the Scandinavia. So in Scandinavia, usually your economy will consist of 3 boars, this pack of deers, and fish. I had the Viking, and he had the Malay. The Malay can up really fast, then so they can have fast pushes and shit like this. And the Vikings are a strong, solid civilization with good economy as well. But one thing that I can clearly see now is how easy was to wall my map and how easy was to also wall his own map. So let's make an analysis. I just need to wall this small area here, this front here with the stone, this other area here, really easy, and the left side. For him, it was just a matter of walling this front and walking towards the map and wall these other areas here if you wanted, or just close here on the wood. So it was pretty simple for both of us to wall the maps. The bad thing for me here was the gold position. I had the main gold here on the back, but if you look on the position of the second and my third one, they were really at the front. So the one that took the control of this area would probably win the game. Did I knew that it was that easy to wall? No, I didn't. I'm doing a house here, which is a terrible one. If I just walled here, I would have found this villager. He just killed 2 wolves, and he has a villager with 6 fucking HP coming to tower me, and I didn't even notice it. And now I should have noticed it. He passed here, and the deers are running. Look at this movement. I could have seen the deers splitting and running. What reason would have a deer to go here? But I didn't realize that, and I let him make the tower. And this tower would delay me a lot because I wouldn't be doing the deer. And since I didn't knew what he was doing, instead of scouting, I decided to run. If I just sent 5 villagers here to kill that villager, I would be able to kill the tower or the palisades before he was able to put it up. So it was my bad here, my mistake. Then, let's see. He was on the gold, he was on the wood. What he was doing? I don't know. Please don't tell me he did a fire ship. Okay, no he didn't. He was just going for the gold. I'm making an archer range, second one. He actually did a fire ship, just in case. And now he proceeds to make a second dock to improve his food income. And so did I, so similar economy, but he was able to collect all the deers, while I just lost mine because of a bad scouting. So in my opinion, guys, this is where everything went bad scouting once again. I remember what happened later, and I underestimated the cannons, but this was the biggest mistake in my opinion. Then comes this crazy Aztec against Vietnamite game. I won that one, but I want to still look what he did in the beginning, because he could afford way too much man-at-arms, and I got impressed by this. Let me take a fast look as well. That view was actually to build a dock on your side. Oh yeah, that's true. That would be a good strat. Thanks for the insight, Metal. This map was very good for him to defend from Rush, because it was easy to wall the woods towards the town center, and the mill was also close to the town center, but the biggest problem of this map was the gold. His gold was really at a bad position. All the three golds were close together, and he didn't knew. He didn't knew his third gold was here as well, but it was. And we had similar economies here. He was going heavy for the food, so was I. We had a similar number of villagers, and I was starting to go for the men-at-arms, and so was he. But he was being much more effective, even though I was the Aztec. He had more villagers on the wood. I don't know what he did, probably farms, let's see. And he was collecting gold with 4 villagers, that's awesome. As he said before, he was planning to go for the archers later. Let me see. And I came in here and he's coming. And I lost my scout once again, so another time bad scouting fucking me over. Shit. Okay, so he kind of walled the gold here, and he had a lot of gold. There are 4 militia here, and he still has gold for like 5 more. That's how he could afford it. That was nice. So we both clashed here. I knew that I couldn't attack this wood, and that his mill was easy to defend. And he already had like 7 farms here. I had 3. So that was also a better economical management. I couldn't afford more farms because I came here to make the tower, while he was able to afford at least 8 farms here right away. So 10 a lot of farms. Enough farms to keep the production. Even with no gold, he was able to keep the men-at-arms going. And since I sacrificed my economy to make the tower, I couldn't just keep making men-at-arms in the same speed as he did. He has twice my military, and I will need time to do the military. He's already making the blacksmith, which I would do only a lot of time later. So I couldn't fight because from now he had the armor and of course the numbers. Then he went full for the stone, because he knew he had the map control, and he sent lots of villagers forward because he knew he could abuse of that map control and of his own men-at-arms to attack me. And he didn't stop there. He made not only the armor but the attack from the men-at-arms, and he didn't stop it. He kept making spearmen because he knew he could use the spearmen as well to fight. And then he came a full rush. And that's my mistake. I should have done a tower to defend my own stone, but I didn't. Let's see how this will go. He's here. I still have no upgrade, so I'm avoiding to fight. Only now I decided to make a tower, and look at this, it's a fucking useless tower because he can still kill my stone and he had more villagers here, and also a back tower defending his own. I still tried to fight. I was really stupid. And he's doing all of this only with that initial gold. Man, I was stupid. Maybe if instead of going for the men-at-arms, I just went for a rush, a fast rush with the Aztecs, I could have stopped his gold gathering and doing this in a better way. But I didn't thought of that, so I kind of knew what happened, and I have a new thought about the game. It was really well played. I enjoyed his game. Smart one. Let me see more. Oh, this one I won. This was probably the game that I played the better today. The one against the Slavs. I had mistakes, but I probably played better. It was my best game. And this one is the last one, the Viking game that I lost. I want to see his build order because I got really interested in this. Let's see. I kind of get what he did. He went up with pop 21 and went for the archers. I loved this build order. It was really tricky and excellent against some guy with bad scouting like me. He lured 2 deers. Man, that alone is excellent for the economy. He could be planning to go scouts, eh? I don't know. He's going pop 21? No, pop 20? Motherfucker. Fucking motherfucker. He went pop 20. I'm impressed. Anyway, then he had a lot of villagers on the wood, still getting the boar, and he went for the barracks. So here's the point. I just saw he had a fucking barracks. I didn't see this. This was the mistake. The villagers on the TC were not enough to kill my scout. From that moment, I should have thought that this guy was not going for scouts or men at arms because he had no villagers on food. Damn it. It was lack of attention once again. And there's the point. I'm attacking his gold here that's protected. He's making a fucking archery range on my fucking face. And instead of realizing that he did the archery range, what I'm thinking right now is, okay, there are men at arms coming to me because I have this gold up here. So he's just gumming men at arms. I will just pray that he doesn't come on this way. Oh my god, that was really stupid. I get what happened now. And now he just went for one archer range alone. 2 archers coming. And he's making the farms. Perfect. Lost 1 villager. I'm about to lose more villagers here because I'm expecting men at arms. And let's be honest, it's fucking 13 minutes. I should be smart enough to realize that with 13 minutes, if there was no scout or man at arm attacking me, he was coming for archers. But at the time, I was not thinking of that, and that cost me the game. Right now, I believe that I'm already dead. My best chance here would be trying to force on the feudal age, but it was awesome. I was confused a lot on this game and I end up losing. Anyway, I like what I